Hi everyone, Monday again, July the 19th this time, and just a few words from me, Santiago. And I guess I have to talk about COVID in another week. I understand people are worried about it, and it's not great. I mean, it's not so bad that it doesn't. It looks pretty bad here. If you look at these are the daily numbers. This is in Galicia, the daily new cases per day. And you could see we had 1,170, that was yesterday. And then we had, on Saturday, we had 1,300. So it might look like there's a trend going down now that we're kind of having more cases per day, but there's less new cases every day. I'm hoping that this is the beginning of that trend. This is of course Galicia. And if you look at Spain, let me go up here. This is Spain. So if you look at the new cases over the last 2 weeks per 100,000 inhabitants, we're at 501 as a population, of course. But as we mentioned before, a lot of the youth are the ones that are getting it now, and the older people that have gotten vaccinated are not that bad. This is what it looks like region by region. 297 in Galicia. Castilla and Leon 830, 1,100 in Catalonia. So that's not great. But the thing is that, let me go down and see. These are the new infected per region, and these are hospitalization per region. And you could see these numbers are low. You could see here we have the percentage of hospital beds are taken by COVID patients, 25% in Catalonia. Catalonia is a high number now. In other places it's 5, 7, 9%, 11%. And the orange number is the intensive care numbers. And you can see that 7, what does it say here? 4. So, and of course, deaths are like 1, nothing, no one. So, what I'm trying to say is, there's COVID, but people aren't getting that sick from it. It's my general understanding of it. This is another way of seeing the same numbers. The daily numbers this is on a national level, seems like it's peaked. And then it went a little bit down on the 15th. This is a weekly number. This is the new cases per day. I guess it's per day. And the average for the week. Okay. And this is the intensive care graph. People in intensive care and the average for the week. So you see there's a tiny little bit more, but not a lot. This is people that have passed due to COVID. And you could see that graph is also going down. So, I mean, it's not great that we have COVID. But Spain I think it's over 60% now with at least one shot. I think we're over 50 with 2 shots. So we are starting to become a population with a lot of people having a vaccine, and I think that helps a lot in people's confidence as well, because people are not stressing out so much, it seems, about what's going on with the new increases in COVID as we did last year. Of course, last year no one was vaccinated, and it was a different story. So that's what that looks like. Pilgrim-wise, let's see if I can switch over to that. There you go. 911 pilgrims yesterday. Day before, so yesterday was Sunday. Day before Saturday, I saw it was 1,100 and something. So it's still a lot of people coming in, but it's not as much as we had the week before. Because I think the week before we had a couple of days with 1,500, and it was a bit more. But but still a lot of people in town. I mean, I had this little walk the other day. This might have been Wednesday or Thursday. I walked back from the post office and I thought, well, I'm going to walk through the square just to have a look what that looks like. As you can see, the weather's nice. It's sunny and it's not too warm, although we had a couple of days with 30, 33, 34. But in Santiago in the shade it's fine. As you can see, most people wearing masks because of course the rule is if you can't make sure you have 1.5 meters to the next person, you're supposed to wear a mask, even if it's outside. So most people are wearing masks, but there's always someone that just decided not to. So I don't know how I feel about that, but that's how it is. And also very interesting to see, with a lot of tourists coming in and a lot of visitors into town, there's different mask cultures going on. You know, people from different parts of Spain or maybe different parts of Europe have different ways. They've been using the mask differently all through this pandemic, and then they bring that custom, I guess, when they travel. As you can see, there's things going on the Obrador Square. Of course, next weekend is St. James Day, so there's concerts coming up. So I'm thinking that making preparations for that. What else? This I think was on Friday. It was on the Quintana, just behind the cathedral, behind the Obrador Square, just on the opposite side. There was the Banda Municipal, the municipal band that had a concert. We were walking through there with Lucas, so we just stopped for a moment to have a look. They were seating on the stairs, and they were guided. There was X number of seats available, so there were seats blocked off. Although you could see people sitting together, I think the people sitting together are the ones that are together as a family. So anyway, Santiago is back to normal as much as you can. There's very much normalcy going on in Santiago, and also daily life of people, you know. So that's why I say, well, if people ask me, should I come, should I cancel, what should I do? And I really don't know what to tell you. I would understand if you did cancel, because Spain has a lot of COVID these days. I guess I would say, if you're traveling on a negative PCR test, if you don't have any vaccine yet, I would probably wait a little bit. But if you have the vaccine, if you feel comfortable with the traveling part, I think once you're in Spain and walking the Camino, you're out in the open wilderness and you could keep your distance if you wanted to. I think once you're on the Camino, you're fine. I guess the question is, how do you travel through airports and getting to the Camino? That would be my only worry. So that's that. I also on Friday I was asked to hold a little bit of a talk. There's a conference. We have conferences again. There was a Camino conference organized by the Orden del Camino de Santiago up at the Hotel Puerto del Camino. So they were nice to invite me up there to talk about my project, the Camino Forum and everything I do. So that was nice. It was broadcast, I think, 10 different countries. I'm not sure if it was broadcast online. I'm not sure, but it might have been. Anyway, it was nice to meet them and to meet other people that do the same things that I do. Anyway, I think that's it. Hope things are good where you are. Stay safe.